IPRO SaaS is a software as a service solution currently offering the IPRO eCapture and eReview applications. Through a web portal, you can log in and access the software applications within a secure hosted environment, completely eliminating the need for hardware infrastructure to support the software. It can be used on demand as a project comes up, or you can use it as a long-term solution, replacing a typical on-site software implementation of our apps. It provides you complete control over the use of the software and your project. We're going to provide the infrastructure, IT personnel to manage the infrastructure, and hands-on support for getting your data back and forth from our data center to your hands. The software environment is completely managed, allowing you to concentrate on using the application and not installing or upgrading the software whenever necessary. Access to the SaaS portal can be gained from anywhere you can have an internet connection. The SaaS main page allows for viewing testimonials, posted bulletins, as well as requesting contact from our sales team. You're going to log in using a user ID and be routed to a customized home tab within the SaaS portal, and this is customized per that user ID from the login. The home tab has web parts on there that can be customized for your preferences. Most of them are integrated with the eCapture app. There are some others for team collaboration as well. If you want to customize how this looks, you're going to click on the Customize option and start making your selections. You can choose your layout from the top selections that we see here, and you can move your web parts that are built in to those different selections through a drag and drop function. To add a web part, you're going to select it from the library and simply click on it, and it's going to display in the next open box, and then you can drag and drop that to where you want that. When you're done setting up your options, you can just close your edit mode and it'll refresh the home tab back to your new preferences. Some of the web parts will also have a settings option once you're on the main home tab that allows you to adjust their unique settings for that specific option. And this one here, we're changing it from a bar graph to a pie chart. When you sign up to use the IPRO SaaS service, we'll provide you with the first login. Then you can create an unlimited amount of additional logins from the User Management tab. In here, you can go and edit existing user accounts, or you can click Create New User to set up another login. From here, you can fill in the name and email of this new user, set up a unique user ID, and set a temporary password. And you'll also be able to configure what type of email notifications they'll get from the SaaS environment and what applications they can gain access to or other areas within the portal. And this is a multi-select option. The SaaS portal is a gateway into the subscribed applications. From the Application Access tab, you'll be able to see these links for the apps. If you don't have one of the apps, the link won't display, so it is dynamic. To connect into the eCapture system, you want to click on the link, and then click Connect from the remote desktop prompt. This will open a new window for a remote desktop session into the eCapture server. Here we can see the eCapture controller app is already up and running. The software you use within the SaaS is identical to that which you would purchase and install, so you don't need to worry about any different options or features if you use the software on-site as well. It's really one program to be trained on regardless of the environment. We provide a dedicated share on our network storage, and this is designated as the H drive, and this is where you can store any files needed. From this controller, I'm going to start up a job. So I'll click on the option to start the job, and then I'm going to exit out of the remote desktop session. So when you're closing, you do just close the remote session, not the application itself. Closing the session or the view into the server without stopping the program allows for your jobs to continue working without you being connected into the actual system. Now that I started a job, let's take a look at the web parts on the Home tab. You can see the progress indicators on our worker meter as well as the jobs in progress part, reflecting the activity that's going on the system. The portal also has an area for viewing information about your eCapture jobs. This is a perfect place to go get an idea of what your data consists of without having to log into the server and possibly interrupt someone that may be configuring a new job or performing QC. Using the left side hierarchies we see here, We can drill down through the selections starting at the top of a client all the way into an individual job. Here I'm clicking on a discovery job. Each different job type has a slightly different view of information. Again, using the left-hand side, I'm going to drill down and find a processing job that I want to show you. There we go. This is a processing job report. As you can see, you can scroll through and it's going to show you a level of detail on all the filters that were used, including any deduplication. If you want to get totals at a project or custodian level, you can select that project or custodian from the left side and then choose from summary or detailed information reports that you can see from the above selections. Just simply drop down and pick which report you want. The last tab within the portal is called the Learning Center. This is a repository of different tutorial videos that can be accessed at any time. As you can see here, they're divided into product sections and then subtopics for each product. That makes it easier to find the information you need. When you play the video, it's going to show on screen. But you can also expand this to full screen if it's easier to see it. There's also a link on here that gives you contact information for our support department. So if any assistance is needed for either the SaaS environment or more specifically with one of the products being used, this will guide you on how to contact them either by phone or email and what information to provide. That's all the time we have for this quick demo. Thank you for taking the time to join us, and if you'd like a full presentation on the IPRO SaaS solution, please feel free to contact sales@iprocorp.com. We look forward to hearing from you.